Subscribe to our YouTube channel and press the bell icon to get latest notifications.
Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Dear students, hope all of you are fine. This is your chemistry teacher, and today I am going to discuss on a topic, methods to write the chemical formula. Methods to write the chemical formula. Dear students, the chemical formula of compounds can be written by the following methods. Method number 1 is mass ratio method, and method number 2 is valency method. I'll discuss both methods with you, mass ratio method as well as valency method. So first is the mass ratio method, writing formula of a compound using mass ratio method. Dear students, try to understand how to write a formula by using mass ratio method. Number 1 is collect the mass ratio of individual elements. First thing is that we have to collect the mass ratio of individual atoms forming the compound. Then we have to find atomic ratio. Then we have to find atomic ratio. And how to find atomic ratio? Atomic ratio is equivalent to mass ratio of the element divided by relative atomic mass of an element. First, we have to collect the mass ratio of individual elements. Then, we have to find the atomic ratio. And how to find atomic ratio? Atomic ratio is equivalent to mass ratio of the element divided by relative atomic mass. Then, change this atomic ratio into simple ratio. Change the atomic ratio into simple ratio. This is very simple. Now see, I am going to apply all these things in order to make you clearly understood the topic. Write down an example. For example, I'll write a sample of ammonia contains nitrogen and hydrogen in the ratio of 14:3. A sample of ammonia contains nitrogen and hydrogen in the ratio of 14:3. Find the chemical formula of ammonia. And for you, I am giving you a hint as well. Relative atomic mass, relative atomic masses of nitrogen and nitrogen and hydrogen are 14 and 1. Now I am going to apply all these points in this example, so to make you clearly understood about writing formulas by using mass ratio method. First, what we have to collect? We have to collect the mass ratio. See, mass ratio. Nitrogen is to hydrogen. It is given 14 is to 3. Then what we have to do? First, we have to collect the mass ratio. After collecting the mass ratio of an each individual element, then we have to find atomic ratio. And I told you atomic ratio is equivalent to mass ratio of the element by relative atomic mass. Now see, in the example, what we are given, a sample of ammonia contains nitrogen and hydrogen in the ratio of 14 is to 3. So, first collect the mass ratio. Mass ratio of nitrogen to hydrogen is given, that is 14 is to 3. After that, after collecting the mass ratio, what we have to do? We have to find out atomic ratio. Now, atomic ratio is equivalent to mass ratio by relative atomic mass of an element. Fine. Then we have to change the atomic ratio into whole numbers to get the simple ratio. So we have to get the simple ratio. See what to do. Now see, first is element, then mass ratio, then atomic ratio. You know how to find out atomic ratio? It is mass ratio by relative atomic mass. And finally, simple ratio. Now, in the question or in the example, it says a sample of ammonia contains nitrogen and hydrogen. So we have two elements here. One is nitrogen and second is hydrogen. Fine, two elements, nitrogen and hydrogen. Second, mass ratio. Collect the mass ratio. The mass ratio is given 14 is to 3. After collecting mass ratio, what we have to do? We have to find out atomic ratio. And how to find atomic ratio? We know that atomic ratio is equivalent to mass ratio by relative atomic mass. Here mass ratio is given 14 and relative atomic mass of nitrogen is also 14. So 14 by 14 becomes 1. And hydrogen, the mass ratio is 3 and relative atomic mass is 1. So it becomes 3. So it is already in the simple ratio. There is no need to change them into further simpler. It is already in the simplest form. So the ratio becomes 1 by 3. Then the formula of ammonia becomes N1H3. N1H3. The 1 in the subscript is omitted, ignored, and the formula becomes NH3. I hope you have understood this. I repeat, while writing the formula of a compound using mass ratio method, we have to follow few steps. Number 1, we have to collect the mass ratio. Then after collecting the mass ratio of each element, we have to find out atomic ratio. then we have to change that atomic ratio into whole number to get a simple ratio. I have already given you an example and I have already shown you the procedure how to find out the formula of a compound by using mass ratio method. I can give you one more example so that you would try at home to do the same. Write down a sample of carbon dioxide contains carbon and oxygen in the ratio of 3:8. In the ratio of 3:8. Find the formula of carbon dioxide. For your kind information, a relative mass of carbon is 12, atomic mass of carbon is 12, and relative atomic mass of oxygen is 16. So you will try this example at home. Inshallah, we'll meet next time. Till then, stay safe, stay home. Allah Hafiz.